Hi chatterbox out there, I hope you're having a lovely Saturday. Today I got ready for the day ahead and I had some breakfast, I had some Nutella toast and a cup of tea, and I watched some Disney films and some TV shows off Netflix and some stuff from YouTube. Went onto Facebook, Twitter and Instagram and uploaded some footage that I'd taken the other day while on a nature walk. And my mum and my dad and everyone else was up, and my younger brother had his mate over and they went off to rugby. They came back after the rugby and they won the game, so that's very good for them. And I was very proud of them. I was like, well done, guys, great game. And then I listened to a bit of Shania Twain, done a bit of country music. I worked on some music and some new songs and scripts and storylines for my dog games last show, and I played on Minecraft and COD and Ludo and played some Snakes and Ladders and other cards and board games, and played some doll fashion designing games off game sites, and played on Thriv and Stardoll, and listened to the Riverdale soundtracks and watched some Riverdale and Supernatural and Fuller House episodes, and watched some stuff off Record and Beebside Player and Netflix, and I'll catch up and watch some of my favourite YouTubers' new vlogs and read some blogs. And I've got a spot on my cheek at the moment, and I tried to pop it, and my younger sister freaked me out and said, oh, it's going to scar now and stuff, and I don't need that. I'm ugly enough, so I don't need a scar to make it even worse. I'm just feeling really fat, I'm feeling ugly, I'm feeling a bit meh, I'm just feeling a bit down at the moment. I've got the February blues. You've heard of the January blues, but I got the February blues at the moment. And I just feel so, I don't know, so tired all the time. I've been getting enough sleep, but I've just been feeling so tired at the moment and so crabby and so cranky and frustrated about every little thing. Yeah, it's just been a bit crazy at the moment. And yeah, my mum's a lot better now. She's not got the pneumonia or anything now. Just she's got a wash on her tongue that she got from when she was taking her inhaler to help her to breathe when she was having problem breathing because of the pneumonia, and so it's made her tongue feel like it's burning when she's tried to drink or eat anything. But she's a lot better than she was. She went back to bed because she was up in the night, and my dad went back to bed as well. He got up and sorting stuff around the house, and then my mum's now got back up, and my young sister had work this morning, and my dad went and picked her up, and then he went back to bed. My hair's been crazy at the moment. It's literally sticking up everywhere, so I've tried to make it look a little bit presentable for you guys. So if it looks like I've put my finger in a socket, I need to get it cut because it's just growing so long that it's just always sticking up and going crazy. And yeah, I watched some old soap stuff like Skins, Walk the Road and Grange Hill and Gossip Girl, The Carrie Diaries, and watched some Golden Girl episodes. I watched Pride, Prejudice and Zombies, The Rocky Horror Picture Show, Penelope, Love Rosie, and watched some classic Doctor Who episodes and some Robin and Malik fan vids and some other TV characters that I ship fan vids, and watched some old Robin and Malik stuff, and watched Shadowhunters and watched Doctor Who, watched Supernatural and some other sci-fi stuff, and watched Lord of the Rings, Labyrinth and some other sci-fi fantasy stuff as well. And watched some classic Disney and Nickelodeon shows like That's a Raven, This Is What I Got Show, Drake and Josh, Kingdom Cow, and watched some stuff off CBC like Am I High, Tracy Beaker Returns, and some other stuff like that. I'm watching children's shows like Brum and other stuff like that from my childhood, reliving my childhood. And I did some arts and craft and some designing. And yeah, I've had a really busy day, almost falling asleep. I had a nap this afternoon because I'm feeling like an old man, need to have a nap. And I had a bit of a bad head and my eye was twitching a bit, and so I had some tablets for that. So that's why I needed a nap, and it definitely made me feel a lot better and in a lot better of a mood because I was a little bit cranky earlier on. And I am going to start going to the gym to try get a little bit more muscle and gain a little bit more muscle and lose a bit of flab because I am a little bit chubby, and I keep on saying this, but I'm determined to start going to the gym and get into shape. I envy those people that can eat tons and tons of food and then gain no weight. and then I'll eat like a tiny amount and I'll gain weight. It's ridiculous. And also those people with perfect skin, perfect teeth, perfect hair. I was like, why? Why can't I be like that? But nobody's perfect, and it's what's on the inside that counts. I may feel a bit meh on the outside, but on the inside I feel okay. And there's always going to be things that we want to change and stuff, but you're perfect just the way you are, and I should just stop feeling sorry for myself and just love me for who I am. And you're not just the number on the scale, you're more than your weight. And yeah, I don't even know where I'm going with this vlog. I'm just going to be talking to you because I just thought like making a vlog, and yeah, I'm hopefully going to be meeting up with my mates soon. My mate showed me a photo of our secondary school's new uniform, and it is hideous. We tried to meet up on Wednesdays, but I've not been very well, and of course with college and stuff and work and stuff, there's been, I guess, lots of stuff happening that we haven't really had time to meet up. And I was going to be calling up my mate, my best mate, I don't know, because I sort of called him out last week about how my mum was very well and how she was in hospital, and he said for me to let him know how she is when she gets out. So I'll have to do that in a minute, but it's just been such a crazy few days, and yeah, I've got one month to do that. And yeah, my older brother's in uni, and my younger sister is watching some stuff on Netflix. My older brother and his mate are playing on the Xbox. My mum and my dad are just watching some You've Been Framed. And my dad was out here watching the rugby earlier on, and he's now gone off in there to watch You've Been Framed. Not sure what other for tea yet. Can't wait for Take Me Out and The Voice tonight, and That's So Nice tomorrow, and also Casualty this evening. And I played my dog as a show and worked on my book series and did some new vlogs and watched some dog talks on the tours and read some vlogs. And I watched Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Xena the Warrior, and some other stuff like that. I watched some teen comedies and some Riverdale and the Fosters episodes, and watched the Lizzie McGuire movie and Tom and Jerry movie and Drake and Josh movie and some other films and DVDs and CDs, and listened to some vinyl. And I tidied my office up for my working on my book series and doing some illustrating and fashion designing, some arts and craft and a bit of colouring and word searches, and did some puzzles. And then I went upstairs and tidied my dollhouse up. My doll box where my dolls are, well, all over the floor because it's behind the door, and mine and my brother's room is divided, so he has to walk through my room to get to his room, and he slams the door open, so my dolls went everywhere, so I had to sort that out, which is very frustrating. And I tidied my office up and my dollhouse up for my playing my Dragon's show, and I moved a few of the things on and put some of the new dolls on display and did some doll photography and played with my main Blue Duck doll and sorted my Blue Duck dolls out, and I had them sorted out yesterday and got them ready for me to sort and finished sorting them out this morning and then put them away. And I watched some Friends episodes, Big Mouth Theory episodes, and How I Met Your Mother episodes, and watched some episodes of Golden Girls and Far Brown, Westworld Boys, and some other stuff like that, and watched some episodes of The Bill, Custody Hobby Doctors, and some other period drama stuff, and crime drama stuff, and comedy stuff, and watched Annie, and Bugsy Malone, and Beauty and the Beast, and listened to the Beauty and the Beast soundtrack. Love the song Evermore. I always sing that song. I always end up having that song stuck in my head. And I've got the cover that Riverdale did of Bittersweet Symphony stuck in my head. I've had that on replay a lot, and also Kylie Minogue's dancing. I watched a video for that the other day, and it's perfection. Love it. I love Kylie so much. I was talking to one of my fellow Kylie lovers off Twitter, and he was saying how he hopes I see her someday live, because I haven't seen it. Part of my disability of having dyslexia is that I don't like loud noises, but recently I've been able to go to a concert. I saw the Vamps just before Christmas, turn on the Christmas lights in my town's mall, and also went to a fireworks display. So of course I'm getting more used to loud noises now, so hopefully someday I'll get to meet her. He's had likes and retweets and messages from her off Twitter, so hopefully she'll do that with me someday. A YouTuber that I'm obsessed with liked and commented on one of my tweets I put about her vlogs, and I said, I love your vlogs, they look so smile, and she commented back saying thanks, and I'm so chuffed. I had such a good big smile on my face. I was so taken aback when I went onto my Twitter and saw that she commented. It's awesome, and yeah, I'm so happy about that. And yeah, I worked on my books this afternoon, had a bit of writer's block, so I went on a bit of a walk, took some nature photos, sat down, did a bit of doodling in a notepad I have in my bag, and jotted down some ideas. And the ideas came flowing in, and I was like, yep, I got a good idea. Then went on a bit of a walk, saw one of my friends walk his dog and stroked his dog. Put your hand out like that first, because you never know if they bite or not, and say, oh, don't worry, he doesn't bite. And he was jumping up at me, he could smell my dog hard. I made a nice catch up, and then I made my way home and had a cup of tea and some cereal, and I went on to work on my books a bit more and wrote a lot of it, and it's really good. Writer's block, stay back, don't want any more writer's block. I hate when I get writer's block. And listen to a bit of Snow Patrol, Coldplay, Bring Me the Horizon, Panic at the Disco, and a bit of Evanescence. And I'm now off to go sort out my Memory of Doll and finish watching some classic Doctor episodes. I hope you've all had a lovely start to the weekend. Have a lovely rest of your day, and have a lovely weekend, and I shall see you soon with a new vlog coming soon. Bye!